299.
Yeah, and look, anyone who's bought jadeite from us before, certainly in the strands, you know that these are over 299. In most instances, they're 499, especially if they carry those ultra rare colours. But today, and today only, we're doing these birthday live deals that we'd love for you all to be a part of. Well done to all the multi-buyers, of course.
I tell you what, we've got 25 bidders double bidding, and that's it. We're going over
that's
now.
the problem.
So you've got to make sure you are checking out 50 hits. 49 available, 49 available. No way, we don't have 49 available. We have got this, I'm looking at the list of names out here. Still 49 available, 48 available. We've got 240.
Do you know what? Forget it. It's alive. It's our birthday. This should be our final low deal, I know, Laura, but we're going to do something very special today. I began this morning by giving you apology deals. I mean, there is no system error. There is no graphics problems. There is no need to do what we're about to do. But for 47 opportunities, well, for everyone who's already got it, you're going to get an even greater deal. Okay, and we're not going to do it by halves. We're not going to take 10 or 20 quid off or £1 for every year of the birthday. We're going to go big. That is the way I like to do things. It is our incredible jadeite strand. Yeah. I've got 47 opportunities. Everyone who trusted us early on, just want you to know this was the deal I was excited about. 249 for this strand.
So when you come onto set, presumably you've got some sort of at least gauge or idea of where you're going to go. Maybe
249 is the killer deal. 249 is the deal that I stood on here and said, you're going to want to multi-buy. Imagine that. 2 strands for under £500. 2 strands, nearly 600 carats for under £500. But right now, because it's live and it is our birthday and I want all of these to find homes today, I want all of our collectors to be celebrating this win, I am going to go lower. And when I say that, when I make a thing about this, I don't want to let you down. I don't want to go, oh yeah, we've just taken some money off. I'm going to go big. But by all means, come back in and get involved. And certainly to the 60 of you that have the final 46 in your basket, get ready to check out.
Right, so we've got 60 people.
Yes.
45 availability. So we've got 60 people with it in their baskets.
Yes.
Who haven't yet done that thing of going to the till.
And that's fine. You're waiting for something. Well, wait no longer. I'm going to give you 30 seconds and we're going to destroy the price. We're going to destroy it. There's no way around it. This is the big deal. This is the birthday moment that you've been waiting for. The multicolored strand, the exceptional, aqueous, translucent jadeite strand, 280 carats with the incredible Burmese mustard yellow jadeites in there as well. The match pairs. We've got Chris in Bristol, Deborah, Pamela. I've got Catherine and Linda and Jane and Kim and Dawn and Beverly. I've got Jill in Norfolk. I've got Jennifer in North Yorkshire. Jane in Tyne and Weir. 5 seconds, all you got to wait. Get ready for this. This should never happen, and it will never happen again.
I'm going to see 43 necklaces just disappear from
42.
view. 42.
Straight down, your deal, 199. Well done, Chris in Bristol's just got 3. 199, let's
I love when it
the
gets
craziest
like this.
deal.
199.
Yeah,
haven't got it 249. No. 199.
Yes.
It's your chance.
Look, we have built these deals for you. We want you to own them, and if we have to lose, we lose. If we have to go too low, we go too low. I want to see the collectors get involved.
I mean, a triple payment plan tells me it's certainly 299 and above. Yep. We know so many people are on the phones and hoping to get through.
For sure.
Hopefully you do. We were in the 40s. The next person to buy it. Next person to buy it. We're in our 30s now. 30 availability. What if a couple of you? What if 10 of you buy 2? That's it. We're nearly done. And there's your single look. We've also bound 2 together to give you the long line look if you want to see that as well. £66 and 60 something.
Well done,
on
guys.
your
Congratulations.
Look at this long line. It looks incredible. David, Chris, Collector, Deborah from the West Midlands bought 2.
This is what 2 look like. I know some of you have got 4, some of you have got 3, but this is just 2. Look at all the mustard yellows in this. Look at all the aqueous nature. We've got 36 left. Do you know what? 30-second clock. Let's go even crazier. Let's make it the busiest day on record in Gemporia's history. I don't have enough to go around. Didn't have enough to go around.
Let's make it.
Yeah, let's do it. 25 seconds.
Done that already?
Well, I believe so, but we have 36 chances remaining, and they're going to be in your collection. You're going to be part of this.
Okay, so this is ahead of our incredible show containing some of the finest, most luxurious, some of the rarest pink diamonds we've ever done. Ahead of that, we landed at 249, still had about 47 left.
I want you to trust me. I want you to trust me ahead of the pink diamonds because they're far more scarce than this. I'm at 199. I don't do things by little bits. Straight down, Laura. Should never happen. Everyone's deal today. 149.
Now, for a
149.
For a 24-inch,
Yep.
super translucent,
Yes.
super textured, super coloured,
Yep.
super provenance, individually hand
Chris,
tied.
I've just put £200 back in your account in Bristol.
Wow.
Collector in Gloucester, I've put £150 back in your account. £100 back in yours, Deborah. £100 back in yours, Trudy. Susan Marie, £100 back in your account. Maureen, £100. I mean, we are going nuts. 34 chances remaining. We only had double figures anyway. We're at £49.66 on your interest-free split payments. This is everything. This is your moment. Make sure you're checking out. Make sure you're multi-buying, like I said earlier on. Make sure you are part of this incredible, unreal, unbelievable deal.
Obviously, to every single person who's ever got involved with our channel today. Look at that, 6 bids trying to get through. Yes, you've got the class. Yes, you've got the full 24-inch strand. We know that all these people are there. There is loads of you on the phone lines. Please, please, please hang there. We are getting to your calls. And if you're waiting a long time, then why don't you do this? Flip to using the app or using the web. It's so easy. This is how it's done.
You may be wondering how the auctions work at Gemporia. Well, here's a quick overview of how to play. During our reverse auctions, we'll keep dropping the price on screen, and as viewers call in or if you have items in your Gemporia web basket, please make sure to check out as soon as possible to minimize the risk of missing out. Whenever an item is auctioned again, stock is automatically removed from web baskets to fill current customer orders. Anything in your basket could be at risk, so check out quickly to ensure you get everything you desire. You may be wondering how the auctions work at Gemporia. Well, here's a quick overview of how to play. During our reverse auctions, we'll keep dropping the price on screen, and as viewers call in or bid online, that limited quantity available decreases too. No matter when you enter the auction, everyone pays the final low price, and you'll only pay one delivery charge on all items you buy in the same day. We always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is absolutely no risk when buying for the first time or any time. So call or bid online today and expand your jewellery collection with genuine precious gemstones.
Congratulations, we have 23 chances remaining. At this point, it's probably quite likely, maybe 10 or 12 people multi-buying these are gone. But you have the opportunity, 21 chances now. You have the opportunity. I've got Andrew, Dawn, Catherine, Collector trying to get 4, Collector in West Midlands, Jane. I've got Kim in Berkshire trying to get 2. I've got Beverly in Hertfordshire, Collector in Merseyside, Jackie in West Midlands, Jennifer, you're trying to get 6 of these. I've got Jane in Tyne and Weir, I've got Lee in West Lothian. This is
£49
a deal that should never happen. A deal that should never happen.
To get your VIP entry ticket, potentially, and this, right, I'm going to sort of make this very different.
It's £100 lower than our birthday deal.
This is not an entry-level piece, but that is an entry-level price,
Absolutely.
£49, you know. What you're buying is top-level piece.
You guys know it. To get those supreme mustard yellows, to get that aqueous translucent top gem jadeite, matched, symmetrical, incredible, 280 carats, it shouldn't be happening. 249 was meant to be the big birthday deal where I was so over the moon to tell you to multi-buy, and we've gone £100 lower, so now it's an absolute must that you are doubling your savings if you can. James in Renfrewshire, you can do it. Jane in Lincolnshire, you can do it. Andrew in Bristol, you can still do it. Got 10 chances remaining. Don't let this slip through your fingers. This is the ultimate deal, and we'd love for every single one of you to come in and be a part of it. 9 single-figure stock now.
Obviously, with those 9 and a wealth of people on the phone line, we don't want to sort of stay in the auction too long in case we oversell. For that reason, if it's okay, Laura, can we exit? And then, if we do have any left over, of course we'll update you. And of course, what happens though at the end of those auctions, people are kind of second guessing, is that final low price? Is it? Especially in that auction. We never know, right? Dave can come into this studio and go, I think 100 of these will say goodbye at $299. And look what happens. We always find...
And if we have to go lower than cost, we do on many items. And that opportunity at $249 is our birthday deal. But as part of a live deal, we took £100 off that eventually because we want you to get these deals. We've been working on them for a long, long time. So congratulations to anyone who managed to secure that. We think there's about 5 left. Hopefully you can speak to our contact centre and they can give you a realistic update on the stock that we have available. But how do you follow that? Because when How You of Sotheby's told you, even the most flawless diamonds are incomparable to the world of jade. But we're going better than that. We're about to offer you Type 2A Angolan pink diamonds. When we launched these, we had the whole team from Surat in the building, because this is the first time a collection like this has ever been made available to collectors anywhere in the world. I've got a very tiny collection coming your way. Before we go to this break, to let the phone lines clear, let me show you what the most valuable pink diamonds in the world look like. Take a look at this unrivaled collection.
Oh my goodness, the quality of these is literally incomparable.
Yep.
There is no benchmark, there is no, we don't have a frame of reference for this at all. And yet it isn't one piece we get to offer you. We get everything that we can see here.
Yes, it is a very, very limited collection that we're going to bring to you momentarily. I think we're going to go to a break to let the phone lines clear, but when we come back, make sure you're snapping up your incredible Type, I can't believe I'm saying it, it's a dream, Type 2A pink diamonds. Good luck.
Download or update the Gemporia Jewellery Auctions app today on your smartphone or tablet. All 4 Gemporia apps have been combined into one incredible Gemporia experience. You can watch live auctions on Gemporia and Gem Collector, as well as browse recently played items and pre-orders. You can also now keep track of your personal collection within the app, with the ability to see authenticity cards and record reviews about the Gemporia jewellery you own. Finally, check your ring size from within the app, so you're always sure which size to order for your next Gemporia purchase. All this and much more in the Gemporia Jewellery Auctions app, available on iPhone, iPad and Android devices.
If you have items in your Gemporia web basket, please make sure to check out as soon as possible to minimise the risk of missing out. Whenever an item is auctioned again, stock is automatically removed from web baskets to fill current customer orders. Anything in your basket could be at risk, so check out quickly to ensure you get everything you desire. You may be wondering how the auctions work at Gemporia. Well, here's a quick overview of how to play. During our reverse auctions, we'll keep dropping the price on screen, and as viewers call in or bid online, that limited quantity available decreases too. No matter when you enter the auction, everyone pays the final low price, and you'll only pay one delivery charge on all items you buy in the same day. We always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is absolutely no risk when buying for the first time or anytime. So call or bid online today and expand your jewellery collection with genuine precious gemstones.
Download or update the Gemporia Jewellery Auctions app today on your smartphone or tablet. All 4 Gemporia apps have been combined into one incredible Gemporia experience. You can watch live auctions on Gemporia and Gem Collector, as well as browse recently played items and pre-orders. You can also now keep track of your personal collection within the app, with the ability to see authenticity cards and record reviews about the Gemporia jewellery you own. Finally, check your ring size from within the app, so you're always sure which size to order for your next Gemporia purchase. All this and much more in the Gemporia Jewellery Auctions app, available on iPhone, iPad and Android devices.
At Gemporia, we know that for some people, it can take a lot of courage to pick up the phone and talk to a new company. Our family-run call centre is full of warm-hearted individuals who are on hand to make your call enjoyable and simple. Not only will they take your order with the utmost courtesy, they will include in your first parcel a ring-size measuring kit, a welcome booklet, an authenticity card, and of course, your beautifully packaged jewellery. Here at Gemporia, we run reverse price auctions. This simply means instead of the price rising, it lowers until the auction ends at a final low price. However, no matter when you place your order and secure your purchase, you will only ever pay the lowest price the jewellery goes to. For example, if you phoned in and ordered this ring at £200 and then the price drops to £50, you'll only pay £50. It's a good idea to place your order as early as possible, as some pieces can sell out fast once the price drops dramatically. So, if you already have your order secured, no matter how low it goes, you'll only ever pay the final low price. If you have items in your Gemporia web basket, please make sure to check out as soon as possible to minimise the risk of missing out. Whenever an item is auctioned again, stock is automatically removed from web baskets to fill current customer orders. Anything in your basket could be at risk, so check out quickly to ensure you get everything you desire.
If you buy an item with Gemporia Split Pay, the total cost of the product will be split into several manageable payments. You'll receive your item right away after your first payment and you'll pay no interest at all. Gemporia Split Pay, making genuine gemstones affordable for everyone.
Good afternoon to every single one of you. This is my proudest moment in my career. Even surpassing that of me making Imperial Jadeite available. What we're bringing you are the rarest, most coveted diamonds on planet Earth. I've seen this year Type 2A pink diamonds sell for over $11 million. And this is the only collection of Type 2A pink diamonds that has ever been made available.
I've never
like
done
this.
I've never
they
seen
just
it.
don't exist.
That's
There is, like, you know, even when we talk about the likes of Graf, even when we talk about the likes of Harry Winston, there has never been an actual collection. Single stones, sure, but we're talking about a collection. Maybe the only collection ever of Type 2A pink diamonds, even for us.
I'm so excited about this collection.
Yeah, well, we
I'm
have
literally going, okay,
yeah,
because I've never ever been able to bring it.
So we started working with the Angolan mine last year, and when we started seeing the pink diamonds, one, they were obviously more saturated than any pink diamonds seen before, but there was something different about them. Okay, I mean, you can see it behind me, like there is a blue,
palpably so.
There is a return of light that is blue, okay, which I've never seen. And so I wanted to get them tested further. I was like, well, could these be Type 2A diamonds? Everyone said no. All the labs said we won't test them. It's too expensive to do it, especially for the amount that is available. We're not going to do it, but we persevered. And there is a letter that is actually usually resides in our museum, but I bought it out. A letter from the GIA that talks to the rarity of this entire collection. First of all, let's talk about pink diamonds. Okay, so the most basic pricing principle in the world of natural diamonds, whether fancy coloured or colourless, states that the rarer the diamond, the higher its value. Okay, that's the reality. The most basic pricing principle is how rare they are commands their value. There is no predetermined linear scale that gradually dictates the diamond's pricing. Each diamond has its own unique features and its price will be determined solely by its rarity. So when we talk about pink diamonds, but they're among the rarest diamonds, and they're currently quarried mostly in the Argyle mine. This is when the Argyle mine was active. They talk about how this mine, this one mine, was responsible for 90% of the pink diamonds released annually worldwide, which is about 40 to 50 carats a year. And they talk about, when they were writing this, they were saying, it was obviously pre-2020. They said, you know, it's expected to cease its activities by 2020. And the shutdown of the Argyle mine is expected to further increase the already high prices of pink diamonds. Okay, so when we worked with the Argyle mine in a partnership for the best part of a decade, spending millions of dollars with them every single year, the one thing they always were consistent on is you cannot bring pink diamonds. Like, we only mine 30 carats a year. We're not putting them on a shopping TV channel. We have an annual tender. It's invite only and it's sealed bids. We're not going to put them in reverse price. We're not putting them on shopping TV. So that's the location that produces 90% of that's all the pink diamonds in the world. And they said you can't have them. They're too rare. As we move through this, if I may, sorry guys, I just need the clicker if that's okay. We've talked about the pricing, the main principle, and then we talk about how rare pink diamonds are. Well, when you break down the numbers and dive into the statistics, the rarity of pink diamonds is immediately evident. And this explains their high price, rising value, and the influx of investors and collectors into auction houses and websites that sell pink diamonds online. If we compare the scarcity of pink diamonds to the rest of all the diamonds in the market, we see the following picture. Every single year, 12 to 14 million carats of diamonds are mined, with only 0.01% of them being fancy coloured diamonds.
That's insane.
It gets worse.
You really think
it gets worse.
Okay.
Out of that 0.01%,
yeah,
80% of those are brown or yellow.
Okay.
With the remaining 20% being grey or black. So there is no...
Where's the pink?
Well, it's estimated that pink diamonds constitute a fraction of about 0.0001% of all diamonds marketed annually.
Well, wrap your head around that a bit a moment at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like
0.0001%.
That's not a lot.
It's a thousandth of a percent.
Yeah.
It's a thousandth of a percent.
Which is...
So when people say 1% or 0.5%, no, a thousandth of a percent.
Absolutely.
Okay? And that's from Argyle,
incredible.
who produced 90% of them.
And that's
which
gone.
They no longer mined. Then this happened. This huge diamond was found in 2022.
Whoa.
But what makes this even more special, yes, it's the largest pink diamond discovered in 300 years.
Yeah.
Larger than any diamond that is pink from the Argyle mine's history.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was a Type 2A diamond. A Type 2A diamond. Let me show you this following chart. This is from the Telegraph. It provides a clear yet inconceivable illustration of the rise in value of pink diamonds by carats over the years. For example, fancy light pink diamonds, which 38 years ago cost $10,000 per carat, are now estimated at about $220,000 per carat, 22 times the value in 1979. Vivid pink diamonds, whose rare colour is even more valued, were sold in 1979 for $50,000 a carat, a considerable amount by all accounts. But high demand and low supply, coupled with unrelenting search for new investment avenues that attracted many to fancy coloured diamonds, have increased their value by, as of 2014, $600,000 per carat. And that's the chart for all of the pinks. None of those pinks charted on that chart are Type 2A, which are the rarest and most coveted pink diamonds on planet Earth. In 2002, the average price per carat of a pink diamond was $13,000, and 12 years later it was $76,000. That's average for any pink. The fancy light pink category alone has seen a 15% annual increase in the last decade. Annual increase of 15%, which is 150%. And even banks are reporting a steep rise in investment in diamonds by their richest clients in the last 7 years. This is the team we're working with, KGK. KGK is factually the world's largest diamond wholesaler. Okay, they work with the most important diamond mines and companies. They work, all of your Argyle diamonds that you ever saw were brought to you by KGK. When De Beers launched their code of origin, it was KGK. All the diamonds practically we bring to you come from KGK. I've just spent a week with them prior to this launch in Surat, which is where 95% of all diamonds go through, whether they're polished or cut. Now this project, and let me get this straight, it's the world's first collection of Type 2A pink diamonds in an exclusive collaboration with Gemporia for 2024. But I have to tell you, that exclusivity agreement ends in 2024. They are honouring it because it was me that told them to test for these diamonds. But now they have been tested. This is global news. This is GIA. The news is out. Every diamond vendor, every diamond retailer, every diamond company in the world has been asking KGK for stock of Type 2A diamonds. You've got them. You know how to test for them. We want to do collections. We want to bring forget Argyle Pink. Literally, forget Argyle Pink. All Argyle Pink diamonds went through KGK. And one of the leading diamantaires, a gentleman called Prashan, is on record saying this is incomparable even to any Argyle Pink. So although we missed that boat, that classic saying, some things, are worth waiting for. You never know what you're going to get. This is it. The most important collection of diamonds ever put together at this price point in the history of the diamond world. Natural, pink, Type 2A diamonds. So again, we've talked about the Type 2A diamonds, but this is a Golconda pink that sold for $1.7 million in 2019. It's a Type 2A diamond, pink, from Golconda. Now Christie's right now is gearing up to bring the Eden Rose pink diamond to the market. Okay, they want to break the auction records with an extraordinary pink diamond, estimated to fetch between $9 and $12 million. And the reason they're doing it is because at the bottom here, this auction comes on the heels of a historic event at Phillips Geneva auction. I was there, where records were shattered. Okay, so we're talking about the $4.2 million paid for the Argyle Phoenix, the red diamond, Lawrence Graf bought. But in that same auction, I watched a pink Type 2A diamond sell for $11.8 million. Almost triple the price of the red. That's it. It's an exceptional, fancy, vivid pink diamond. But at the bottom, on the right, they talk about, it's pink, natural color, VSI, clarity. But then they say together with a Type 2A classification letter from the GIA. I have a Type 2A classification letter from the GIA right now pertaining to this collection. This is the thing dreams are made of. This genuinely is that moment. When we talk about Type 2A diamonds, the reason they are so ridiculously rare is because they're the most chemically pure diamonds on planet Earth. They contain no nitrogen, no boron, no secondary elements. They possess what is known as ultra limpidity, like the best crystal. If you ever read old accounts of Golconda diamonds, it will say, they talk about blue haze. That's because they were so pure that you can see here the return of light is blue.
Yeah.
You can see it. The pink diamonds, but the return of light is blue. The most chemically pure diamonds that have ever existed. Historically referred to as Golconda, because that's the only mine that realistically brought them to us. I've got a whole collection of them today. That's what's about to happen. This is our letter that we received from the GIA. I was shaking when I read it. Determined to be Type 2A with pink colour. And even the GIA have written a letter saying Type 2A diamonds are very rare in nature. Type 2A diamonds with pink colour have been found in only a small number of mining regions around the world. Historically, they were found in India, particularly from the Golconda region, about 500 years ago. They go on to say, just so you know, the Empress Rose and the Agra are examples of notable Type 2A pink diamonds. That's the Empress Rose, owned by Graf. That's the reality. The Agra is owned by the Altani family. And it was found before 1526. And it was recut in 1880 and then recut 110 years later in 1990. It's been viewed twice, hidden away as the rarest treasure. This is a rare and exceptional faint pink Type 2A diamond ring. The estimate on that is 930,000 Swiss francs to 1.4 million Swiss francs. Just a touch of pink with Type 2A. Do you remember how rare Type 2A pink diamonds are? 0.00001%, a thousandth of a percent is a natural pink diamond of any colour. It could be faint, like this one, or intense pink, or bubblegum pink. But when we talk about Type 2A diamonds, only between 1 and 2% of all diamonds mined around the world would be certified as Type 2A. So you're talking about the combined rarity makes this collection the rarest collection of diamonds ever put into jewellery. That's what you're about to get. When you talk about this here, there was a GIA study conducted in 2022, and it was determined that only 2% of pink Type 2A diamonds were graded as fancy vivid pink. Given their rarity, it's unsurprising that the value of pink diamonds increased considerably over the centuries. That's an article written this year talking about the 5 most expensive pink diamonds. And when you talk about pink diamonds, well, only a thousandth of a percent are pink. And of that thousandth of a percent, only 1% of those will ever be Type 2A pink diamonds. So of all the pink diamonds, which we're aware, even when Argyle was producing, it's about 40 carats a year, 1% of those, so about 4 carats, will ever be Type 2A. That's why they literally said to us, we're not going to test them. We won't test them. Each one of these will come with your diamond portfolio, which is ever so important. Obviously, it has a letter from our managing director, Jake, talks about what Type 2A diamonds are, talks about where they were historically found, and then it will contain your particular piece. And for the first time in our history of 20 years, we are featuring a column known as Diamond Type, where it literally says the diamond type is Type 2A. These are from Angola.
That's a classification we've never had
cause
or reason to delineate, really.
Like the rarest, most exceptional diamonds of all time. Now, I said we have a friend of ours called Prashant, one of the world's leading diamantaires. He's based in Surat. I spent a week with him last year. Do you know he flew over here to watch us launch these to you guys? Because it's not just huge for us. It is one of the most monumental experiences for the KGK family, the world's largest diamond wholesalers. They work with every diamond company in the world. They didn't fly over here when we launched Argyle. They didn't fly over here when we did the final Argyle show. They didn't fly over here when we did the first ever collection of Code of Origin diamonds with De Beers. But on the weekend, Prashant flew over from Surat for like 2 days to be in the gallery because he wanted to see the response. The response was insane, as you can imagine. I want you to hear from him how unique and rare these diamonds are. You're going to hear from Prashant. This is an unbelievable to get a sit down with one of the world's leading diamantaires, works with the biggest diamond wholesalers in the world, works exclusively for the KGK family who have made this possible. Take a little listen to this.
So it used to found, we found it in Golconda mines, and it was like years back. And since the Golconda mine has gone shut down, so the rarity has changed. Like it's been, since we found it in Angola, the rarity is always like been, it's there, because the availability which we found it in Golconda was rare at that time. Since that mine got closed, when we found it initially in Angolan mines, it was something which we were super excited, because we were not expecting it to be in Angolan mines. So, and when we found something in 2A, it is something which is like, we amazed. We were so excited to promote it, and with the new collection which we are doing right now.
I mean, you just heard there how he talked about how they were amazed when we received this letter. You know, only ever available from the Golconda Kingdom. In a moment's time, we're going to put the entire collection on pre-order. Average quantity is about 3. But before I do that, I told you the KGK teams have worked with more Argyle pink diamonds than anyone else in the last 37 years. Cut them, polish them. They have the greatest facilities in the world. They X-ray every single diamond, including these, to ascertain using AI, you know, what are the optimal cuts to get out of a diamond. So, I mean, all of that is done in-house. That's why they could do the Code of Origin. That's why they could actually work with the chain of custody with Rio Tinto, because everything is audited. Every single diamond is weighed on the way in, the way out. It's all under lock and key. It's insane. And he said that these were better than Argyle pinks. And I want him to tell you, because me saying that is one thing. He's going to talk about how this mine differs to any other mine. And you're about to own these. Take a little listen to this.
So this, the diamonds which we are getting from Angola is different in terms of the purities. The types are different. So it's 2A is always the purest form of the diamonds, and the clarity, the dispersion in the diamond is certainly much better than the diamonds which we used to get from Argyle pinks. So I think these are one of the best and rarest diamonds in the world right at the moment.
You'll never buy a better diamond. I'm going to give you a 30-second clock. I'm going to open it up. You can't buy a better diamond. It's not just pink. It's Angolan pink, which is just brought to the world the largest pink diamond in history. Everyone's excited about this collection. And it's not just pink diamonds. The ones in this collection are Type 2A pink diamonds, the most chemically pure.
It seems ludicrous what you're saying.
It is.
And we've got them here in
the
studio.
Yeah.
It seems ridiculous. Honestly, Look, the other thing quickly before the time expires, quantities. They have they're all single figure, bar one of them, I think, that's got 11. Other than that, the rest are single figure.
Everything's available. Before we even open an auction, including the big 1 carat collector's piece, I want you to hear one more thing. Prashant gives numbers like less than 0.5%. We've gone even further than that.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he puts these diamonds. He's already said, forget Argyle pinks. He puts these in the same bracket as natural blue diamonds, of which there's about 5 in the world, just to quantify that. And I know it's one thing, me saying that. Everything's available. It's going to be Gemporia prices, because we did this work. But after this year, we are priced out. There's no way to put it. Every time you'll see Type 2A pink diamonds, and they'll be out there. They'll be in the windows in Bond Street. You get to own them firsthand today with your diamond portfolio folder telling you you've got Type 2A pink diamonds. But before we do that, I want to hear from Prashant one more time, talking about the unrivaled rarity of these exceptional diamonds.
So I would say the Angolan pink diamonds which we are doing right now is almost 1%, which we are getting one of the rarest diamonds. In the manufacturing, we get almost less than 1% in the manufacturing and mining, and even it becomes more rarer when we talk about 2A, because 2A diamond in pink is one of the rarest thing to get these days, because these are being certified by the labs. Like we are getting it certified by GIS. So GIS is one of the authorized lab to get it done. And when we talk about 2A pink diamond, it is less than 0.5%, and it is one of the rarest apart from the blue diamonds. So this is one of the rarest diamond which we are doing right now. So I think we are quite excited to promote these to you guys.
Ahead of orange diamonds, ahead of pink diamonds, ahead of green diamonds. The only thing that may surpass this is your natural blue diamonds. We have to start with you know which one. Who's going to own this monster? That we had to get you this. We had to bring you this opportunity. This is the collector's edition, the ultimate.
Yeah. Now, obviously, there are collectors that are trying to sort of not outbid each other, but be as quick as you possibly can. I want you to realise that there is very, very little of this material. This is one of those things, and I know you're all lovely, and lots of you do chat on forums, and you know each other for years, some of you. This is one of those times where that has to be put aside. If you want to say that you own one of these, then you've got to make your decision way quicker. And this is, look, for me personally, this is the only time I've ever done this. For me personally, even when De Beers came into us, and that felt, a real moment in history, and it was reported in the press and the jewellery press as well. There's not been a moment like this in all our time.
And not just to quantify that, not even at Gemporia.
No.
I'm saying to you, you can't buy a better diamond than this.
Yeah.
You will be able to next year from other retailers who will be working with KGK. But this is a carat of pink Type 2A diamonds. It's on another level. I have to bring this live. I have a handful of these.
It's in about 10 minutes or so. We know this Star Buy is going to be an absolute sell out. And we know people are going to be after it, okay? Now, obviously, for us, this is always about making sure that we give you the very best. Now, I do want, this is generic, but as in it's one of these ones which is on here. But I want to talk you through this because this doesn't happen all the time either, does it?
No.
And I know you've taken screen grabs to show people what's internally inside, but I'd like to just walk you through this.
Yeah.
So, your diamond portfolio from Gemporia. There's the letter from Jake Thompson. Have a look at that. There we are. So we can have a good look at this, and you can start to read into the various paragraphs that we've got. According to the GIA, diamonds can be separated in two main types based on the presence or absence of nitrogen, which replace the carbon atoms in their atomic structure. These two types are type 1 and type 2. Speaking of these variations, the GI said these two diamond types can be distinguished on the basis of differences in their chemical and physical properties. Okay? This is your rare in nature. This variety often has few inclusion and is identified by their mostly similar colour in the rough. So this is an
get that
idea,
with every single one.
An idea of what it is that you're going to see. What I'm trying to say is they are separate physical certificates, which only has happened with our significant parcels, like Canadian diamonds, like Argyle diamonds, and now these are incredible. So for that reason, just be aware that's a little bit special, a little bit different, but also I'm talking to people who know that. Do you know how I know that you know that? It's because you're voting with your feet. Voting with your feet here looks like sellout auctions. There are pieces already that are gone. There are pieces already that are going fast. I'm going to show you this first ring, for instance, and I have to move to it. We had it in our mind that we were going to be playing it in about an hour. We can't, because you've bought over 50% of the stock already.
This is, well, there's 3 left, so there's way over 50% that have sold now. 50% probably a moment ago, but there is 3 chances remaining.
It's a half carat as well, Dave.
These are Type 2A pink diamonds, the most important diamonds.
Of something that represents 0.00001%. That's insane.
That's just pink.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're right. Yeah, I know.
Not just Angolan pink.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, but not just Type 2A.
Yeah. Sorry.
So of that thousandth of a percent, only 1% of those are these diamonds. Why is that important? These are the purest, finest. It's gone straight down. 699.
I'm
£699, Laura.
I have never done these in 20 years. I've done every type of diamond gemstone you could possibly shake a stick at. I'm telling you, everything that we're going to bring you will have gone. Has this gone?
My twin sister and my mum bought from the show on Friday. Every member of staff that I've spoken to has bought from these shows. Like even us here with our unbelievable access to all, we know De Beers, we know the guys at Rio Tinto. We've never got access to diamonds like this, and neither have they. Type 2A pink diamonds, it's here and it's gone today. Oh, here we go. Look at the size of those central diamonds.
They are phenomenal. They're also going to disappear. Wrong tense. I said going to disappear. They already
Laura,
have.
Straight down.
Gone.
Look, today we're rewarding you. We're not making you hang around. Straight down, under £1,000, £699. We're just doing the greatest showcase of all time. Good luck.
Do you know? I am telling you now, today's show, and there are certain shows that I feel this about. Now, obviously, I've never done one of these. I said to Dave off camera just before we started this, I'm like, for me, this feels so big. Like it feels, and bearing in mind, I've done, one-off zircons today. I've brought that amazing jade. This though,
the matching ring.
It feels otherworldly. It feels different, Dave, and we don't usually get to do this. Like, we really don't.
We've never done it, and we'll never do it again, I don't think. But we get to do it with you today. Talk about a 20th birthday. It can't ever get better than this. That's why
Look at the central one.
Yeah.
Look at the central pink diamond. Yeah. This show is pinch me moment. If you have ever wanted to invest your money in a clever way and you want golden diamonds, then I could not give you, Dave could not give you a better, literally a
this
better
is it. This
gift.
is the greatest opportunity.
They're
Do you know what as well,
in a
Laura?
minute.
These could be thousands. They will be next year. This is Gemporia true to our beliefs.
The second we commission something, it's outmoded anyway. So it's a bit like when you drive off a forecourt with a brand new car. It's instantly.
Do you want to talk about trust? $699, and I'm not done.
See, this is it's really. I've just listened to everything that you've just said. Do you know why? Because I was dead interested. I was like, oh, I haven't done this before, so I'm proper there across the studio like this. In my head, all I've done today. I've been working on various things today. I haven't even looked at the price. I'll be absolutely clear with you. All I've looked at is the jewellery. I haven't even concerned myself with price. having listened to what you said, I'm thinking I'm needing 3-4 grand easily.
And I tell you, the reason I'm not showing you any price comparisons, right?
Well,
the reason I'm not is because it's
where are you going to get
the cheapest I've found one for, and granted it was a bigger stone, is £140,000. So what is the point?
So, but this is what I'm saying. When have you ever seen us go, well, look, at least give us an understanding.
No one does Type 2A pink diamond collections like this. They've never done them before.
This is what I'm saying to you, Dave. This is palpably different. I've just done, 100 jade strands with the rarest Chartreuse yellow. And yet this auction, or this set of auctions, you know it, you're voting with your feet because you're buying.
We are making the biggest savings in Gemporia's history for our collectors over the next hour.
But you're changing your collection from an all-right collection to something that nobody else has. And
straight down. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I will. £499.
£499, right? And
they are Type 2A pink diamonds from the Angolan mine. Only time we've had access to Type 2A pink diamonds was 500 years ago from the Golconda Kingdom. They don't exist. The purest, most remarkable diamonds in the world, pink diamonds, when pink diamonds are the most expensive diamonds in the world, and then to get them certified Type 2A. This is a collection that is the most important collection Gemporia has ever done in our 20 years.
I'm sorry, but to me, again, I always say this to you, but like, seriously, on this auction for this set of circumstances,
4 left,
£500 cash, and your want is Angola Type 2A. Not a chance.
Nope.
Not a chance.
This is as good as it gets. Stay holding, speak to our contact centre, use the app, use the website, use the split payments, whatever you need to do. But you've just got that. Congratulations.
Okay, so it's star buy time, not because we want it to be, but because you've made it so.
Yes.
You have decreed that by the amount you've already bought and the amount of people have clicked to view on this, it is star buy time.
Yeah.
This piece of jewellery is prolific. I think if it was anywhere but in this studio, it would only be featured in magazines or press cuttings of about what happened when. We are going to open up the graphics now.
Oh God.
Then we're going to put it to our star buy. Nothing that we've brought to set. Nothing. It's a bit like our golden South Sea pearls yesterday. We had nothing left to sell. It was stripped bare. That yesterday, compared to this is literally, people are not even thinking twice. You know, you're in the jewelry industry yourself, or maybe you've got an education over the last 20 years. This star buy opens up your collection in a way no other star buy, full stop, end of story, has ever done.
You may be wondering how the auctions work at Gemporia. Well, here's a quick overview of how to play. During our reverse auctions, we'll keep dropping the price on screen, and as viewers call in or bid online, that limited quantity available decreases too. No matter when you enter the auction, everyone pays the final low price, and you'll only pay one delivery charge on all items you buy in the same day. We always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is absolutely no risk when buying for the first time or any time. So call or bid online today and expand your jewellery collection with genuine precious gemstones.
One left. I've got one left, but it is any jewellery house in the world. That's a price and application piece of jewellery, and you know it, and I know it. It's the 1 carat collector's edition.
There's none.
They're all gone.
See, I told you we had to move to the star buy. You decreed it, not us. Can I just have a minute wearing it? Because please. Because I know it's going to sell out, or it has sold out. I know that, but I've not done this. I've not ever been able to wear this. I've never been able to have this minute.
Nope.
So can I just? I mean, I don't know whose it is, which one I'm wearing, but one person out there, I'm wearing your ring.
That's right.
And thank you very much, because it feels absolutely...
Laura, do you know what? It would be amazing. Imagine walking into a jeweller's and you say, oh, you know, I'm with my girls and we're out in London, we're having a great time. Let's go and try on jewellery, right? Like you're doing right now, Ange. You get to try it on. you get, we really want to see this one. It's price and application. Imagine if they said, you know what, we're doing a crazy deal today. Those are certified. We've had the letter from the GIA. They're certified Type 2A pink diamonds. It's a full carat ring. You get your diamond portfolio with a piece like this as well. But we're running this crazy campaign at the minute. We're actually not doing it for 30 grand, 20 grand. We're going to do it for £1,500.
Oh, I love this.
You'd find the money, wouldn't you?
Everyone would find.
Yeah, you'd find the money.
Find that.
You would.
You'd find
so let me
that.
go there and tell you that's not our deal.
Oh, for God. Look, I will, and I probably shouldn't say this on camera, but I'll say it anyway. I genuinely did not, in any way, shape or form, either last night or today, look at any of the kind of idea of prices of these. All I'm interested in is hearing about this different type of diamond, because I've never done it, and I'm really intrigued, and I listen to everything that Dave said. To come back to that and then go, I'm going to be able to have a shot at affording it. That's unbelievable. Shows like this, let me tell you, are very, very different. And I can just feel them. I said to Dave
Oh my
before,
God, Estefania in Leicestershire has actually got it.
Gosh.
She says, I've got it, Angie. I've received the earrings already and they're beautiful. Thank you so much, Estefania. It's wonderful to hear from you. Let's take £200 off the price. Kath says, just grabbed myself the Type 2A pink diamond butterfly ring. We haven't even shown that yet. It's already gone. Or should I rephrase that and say, stole it? Because the prices are mad. Thank you, Kath. We're going to take £200 off this, even though it's completely sold out about 17 times over. Well done.
It's epic. This really is epic. You're not done there?
No, we're taking £200 off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just casually.
Oh my God,
gone.
one's dropped back in on an N2O, I think.
Okay, quick then. 0 left in stock, it's saying, but that's not true. There is one.
That's gone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And it's re-gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Well
thank you so much for your feedback, for your comments, everything. Mm-hmm. It is, honestly, a carat of diamonds, that's exciting. But when they're this type and they come with this certificate and everything. And what about a bracelet? Yeah. Okay, Dave's got it over there.
Oh my word.
Yeah. This is something else.
Look at this. Look at even the designs, like the kisses, everything about this.
Okay.
Estefania's got this. Congratulations.
You're going to have to be uber quick, like supersonically quick. So if I show you from this angle, you'll be able to see that the 6-inch version extends to 7, and the 7-inch version will extend to 8. That is not the VIP of this bracelet.
Nope.
I need to show it to you.
For sure.
Here we go.
I was lucky enough, Helen says, I was lucky enough to get the heart ring and earrings. She's got them as well. She's seen them. She's saying they are sensational.
She's got them. Okay.
I just keep putting them on and smiling. That is what great jewellery does. And do you know what? We look at this, we go solid gold, of course. The designs, the colour, the type, everything about these. It's price and application. It's a bracelet. But today I'm going to let's go to 999 and tell you I'm not done. It's a showcase. It's the showcase of the birthday. It's the showcase of the birthday.
Sometimes, Dave, I mean, this is 14 karat gold, this one as well, so it's higher grade of gold. Sometimes, Dave, I think you switch off listening to your own self at the beginning.
Oh my God, I agree.
Because
I can't take this in.
How can you deliver what you delivered? How can you say everything that you just said at the beginning of this and then call these kind of prices?
I'm going to quantify that.
And I do. I don't mean that as a call
no,
out.
I get it.
You?
Exactly. And I want to quantify that. When we did this deal on these pink diamonds, it's an introductory offer. It's a new mine. Mm-hmm. We've got this small collection of pink diamonds. We work very, very much with the KGK family, the Kathari family, and they said, look, we can maybe do something special with these for you. You know, they've just started to find some pink diamonds. Great. And then the first collection came through, and I was like, these are way different to any pink diamond I've ever seen. They're way different. And then I did some research and I found that some of the pink diamonds coming out of this mine are Type 2A, which is colossal news. And I said, I'd like to get these tested. And every lab said, we're not going to test them. We only test individual stones. We can't test the parcel. You know, the reality is it's too expensive. That's why they're usually accompanying, $10 million stones. I said, we need to know. So we worked tirelessly for about 6 months with the GIA in Mumbai, and we finally received a letter from the GIA, which we've got framed. It's pride of place in our museum. And they confirmed that these diamonds are in fact Type 2A diamonds. So I didn't pay for Type 2A pink diamonds. And neither are you. But you're getting them. And next year we can't do it. That is it. So straight down, 799. But you'll never get access to this again because now, like I said, we've got
6 to 7 inches is about. So that 6-inch one, obviously, that I've got here extends to 7.
Yeah.
It isn't about the size of the chain, though. I think it's about these.
Yeah, it's a collection of diamonds.
Incredible Type 2A Angolian pink diamonds representing 0.00000%.
Sent by Helen says, I must confess that I've bought this as well, and it's due to arrive tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'll be watching the postman. Just beautiful. Thank you, Helen. You're going to be over the moon. You're going to be over the moon. I've actually got a collector from Great London who's multi-bought on this. Trudy's got it. Collector in Isle of Wight's got it. Collector in Banbury's got it. Estefania's got it. And there is about 15 or 20 of you for the final bracelet.
You just sold a pink diamond bracelet for £800.
Yes.
That's nonsensical.
That's right. That's right. Well done. Congratulations.
Okay.
You guys are dictating the show. You're choosing the pieces that you want to own, and we get it. We're here for you. We're going to make sure you can get them. These deals won't be available again. In fact, let me show you the next piece. This next piece that you're about to acquire, the heart of Angola. I mean, look at the return of light. You see how it's blue? That's because they're so pure. I'm going to do a crazy deal on this. Before I do, I want to show you what the future of these diamonds looks like. Because yes, we got this introductory offer. Yes, we got them tested, which has changed everything. They're honouring it for this exclusive partnership for our birthday in 2024. But I want you to hear from Prashant talking about the future of these diamonds. Take a little listen to this.
So the future is definitely very exciting, but since in past people are not aware of what is exactly Type 2A diamonds are, so now things are very much open in the market and people are more aware about what exactly Type 2 diamonds are. So definitely the demand is very high and the availability is very low. So I think the best we can do is the best amount of these diamonds are whatever is available at the moment, we can grab those now. And we should grab them at the best possible timeline. And I think the demand is so high, and we are having very short in terms of the inventory levels of these diamonds in our manufacturing. And also we are getting it tested through the labs, the certified labs in coordination with GIA. So GIA is one of the authorized labs who takes care of all the identification for types of the diamonds, and even though they are rejecting more of the diamonds whenever we are finding it in our manufacturing, we are sending it to them. So the rarity of Angolan diamonds in Type 2 pink is less than 0.5% in totality.
One left. You heard there the future, you know, they've tried to procure everything they've got, their inventory levels are very low, everyone's asking them for these, the news is out. We're great friends, but KGK are the biggest diamond wholesalers in the world. They're a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate because they're also great businessmen, right? And like, it doesn't make sense. They have done the biggest service to me anyway by allowing me to do this, by honouring the old price, but they can't do that again. Straight down your deal, one price, $599.
To me, I just don't. I get it, obviously, because I have listened to what you're saying, but I don't get it.
No, but aren't they the greatest shows where it just won't sink into afterwards?
No, it won't align. It does not match up with everything that you've said. It just doesn't. Certainly, what I mean by that is it doesn't mean that by price. You know, it doesn't align with everything that's just that I've heard first time. I'm 100%. Genuinely, I just said to Dave, I said, this is just completely passing by. Didn't even know we had these. And when they came in and we were looking at these, I didn't even look. I didn't even look at anything to do with pricing. Rarely I do, to be honest, because it's often called by Dave, and I trust Laura implicitly, so I don't often But my God, this is like...
It's a dream.
It
genuinely is. But
It
you are
is.
not going to have to pinch yourself. You're not going to wake up and go, oh, of course they weren't.
They
are.
obviously they've all
Here's
gone.
the earrings.
Okay.
We're going to do a crazy deal on these. How many of these do we have left, Laura?
0.
Okay, straight down, 599. Congratulations. Thank you for trusting us.
Can I just see them before they go?
Of course, yeah.
Just let me have a minute with this. This is like serious.
We should have done a pop-up shop in Bond Street.
Fine.
Next door to Graf, next door to Harry
Yep.
Winston, next door to Tiffany, and just gone, yep, we've got Type 2A pink diamonds, get them while you can.
Just
Done.
do that.
Imagine how busy it'd be. It'd literally be like the phone lines right now. You would have 100 people missing
You'd
out.
have. I tell you what, you'd have the vendors nearby you.
Yeah,
Everyone
100%.
from Bond Street, the owners of the shops would be out and buying the
100%.
lot.
Yeah, well, I remember Charlie Barron selling a pearl to Cartier for 11,000, and he took us to the window, and it was, I'm not even going to talk about what the price was when it was in the window, but, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Sorry,
Oh, this
they've all
is,
sold out.
I have to say, like, you shouldn't have favourites, but come on. I mean, this is rarity literally in bloom.
Oh,
A lotus
beautiful.
flower of pink, exquisite, Type 2A diamonds, 3-dimensional, a cascade of rarity.
Now, obviously, we've got Angola pink diamonds.
Yeah, everything adds value here.
Yeah.
Right. So Angola, why is that important? Well, in 2022, the largest pink diamond in the last 3 centuries was unearthed from this mine. It got huge press, from Forbes to the BBC to the Telegraph, everyone. So people want those pink diamonds. Secondly, they're pink. Well, we know they're pink in
Secondly, they're pink.
Secondly, they're pink, which
Yeah.
is post-mine closure of the only
Yep.
pink diamond mine in
Yep.
history. And even when they were being mined, when 90% of them are coming from one mine, quarried from one mine in Western Australia, they still accounted for 1,000% of all diamonds mined. Thirdly, they are Type 2A.
Which is?
Well, they are the most chemically pure diamonds that the Earth has ever produced, that Mother Nature can ever produce, and historically were only found in the Kingdom of Golconda in India. And this is sold
And
out.
those 3 reasons are the reason for 0.
Yeah. Straight down.
Oh, and this.
Yeah.
What you're
699.
about to do.
Yeah, we had a collector, was it Kath, that wrote in going, like, I feel like I've stole them.
I know.
Which is-
And I just, honestly, there is an exceptional opportunity here. Prices wise, I have no reconciliation.
We've got
for what's
one in an N2O if you want it. I mean, it might show a 0 on your screen, but apparently there's one in an N2O.
That was
Get it
Rico.
resized. Just get it whilst you can. Apparently it's available. It's popped back in. One in an N2O. Hopefully that can be yours, because I saw it's gone. I saw how many of you are on the phone lines. And I'm
Yeah.
like, if one comes in, I'm going to let you know. Where do we go now?
On the chain that we're bringing to you, the 9-carat gold snake chain that we're bringing you within our 2 o'clock hour, sits the pendant we're about to
Is this the one
do.
with the wreath around it?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Now, that's the chain that we suggest you're going to get with it. And then we've got this, thank you, Dave.
I'll bring it
We've got
over.
this beautiful pendant to go with it. It is exquisite.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
It's like it's got this, it's rope tied all the way around it. Whoa, my God. Those are natural. Those are from Angola. And they are Type 2A. I've
So
got...
that appears on the certificate of authenticity,
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Look at this.
Well, you see the return of
my
light?
word.
Right, the most
extra
chemically
pink.
pure. Yeah,
It's
so
really
the
pink.
term that is used to describe these diamonds
Buy this
is
quickly.
ultra limpidity. It's ultra limpidity. It has the most insane crystal ever. They literally glow blue, pretty much. I've only ever seen
It's
a
the carpet of pink. It's
Yeah.
a pink carpet.
Well,
It's
this
just-
is how funny it is. I've only seen truly one Golconda diamond in my life. Put it on my social media, it got like millions of views, which is crazy. But it's because there is something absolutely intrinsically, visceral about it. And the lady that bought it, granted, she pretty much felt like she stole it as well. She paid £10 for it from a car boot. It's a 27-carat Golconda diamond. And
Can you
she never
imagine?
questioned it. Do you
What
know
a
why?
fairy tale
Well,
that
yeah,
is.
but she never questioned it because it was too pure. She was like, of course it's crystal. It
Yeah.
doesn't look real. It looks
Yeah.
fake. And she wore it washing up the dishes, walking the dog, sports day watching her kids. This is massive rock on her hand that she loved. She got it for £10. This is a true story. It's called the Tenor Diamond. And she wore it for 30 years. And she went to a wedding in London. She was sat there watching her friend get married, and she happened to be sat next to a jeweller who literally turned to her and he said, he wasn't even watching the ceremony. He says, "Sorry, I'm staring at you. Like, I can't believe that diamond. How did you come across it?" And she said, "Oh, this." And she took it off straight away. She went, "It's crystal. It's crystal. Look at it." And he looked at it, and he probably had a loop, I don't know, but he looked at it in the church or wherever, and he just handed it back and politely said, "Take that to Sotheby's on Monday. It's going to change your life." And she walks into Sotheby's, and they did the same tests. "Oh my God, it's a Type 2A diamond. You own a Golconda diamond. What do you want to do?" And she's like, "Well, what does this go? What does it sell for?" They're like, "Probably $1 million." This is like years ago. And it went to auction, made her very wealthy, and it's changed hands many times since. And I met the current owner of it in the Tucson Gem Show this year. And equally, I couldn't believe it was real because it had this blue glow to it. Mm-mm. And this is your parcel of Type 2A pink diamonds, even rarer still. Straight down, your deal, $499.
Right, you have seriously...
You might as well have got this at a car boot. $499.
I'm just saying here, I mean, do we have to pay for the cars on the way out? I mean, this is just
Look at the colour. Like, sometimes that is perfect. Sometimes we see it in that daylight recording, we think, oh, they must have pink lights. You're joking, aren't you? Our cameras are older than me. Like, we don't invest in stuff like that. They're fixing lights around me with like sticky tape. That's not a pink light. You just saw it at Angelina's neckline with floodlights on it, and it still was glowing pink. Look!
I know.
That's what it looks like.
It's just, honestly, the best. This is one of the best hours
Bubblegum pink, candy floss pink. Oh, for sure.
Like
100%.
Obviously, I've done loads of like really crazy, fabulous hours, but this one for me, for my customers, it just makes me dead happy. That I'm surprised that I've even got any to sell. That is my honest opinion.
Well done. Congratulations.
These are 0 left in stock, -0, -0, -0. The chain, by the way, if you've got a prolific gold pendant that you've invested in and you want to actually get a decent chain for it to sit on for once and forever, this is your Forever Gold chain. It's made in Italy. I've got a good quantity of them and they're in solid 9K gold. If you're interested on that one, I should be doing it within the next hour, so stay tuned for that one. So we've got a ring coming up now.
Not just any ring, look at this. Wow. Look at the diamond in the centre. Look at the two big diamonds, east and west as well.
Is that not a cluster in the centre?
Pardon?
That's not a cluster.
No, that's one huge diamond. And then east and west, there's two huge ones as well. Then there's the demi-lunes. Then there is like these rows of diamonds of rarity all the way around, cascading down, all the way down. I'm asking you, do you want to own something this exquisite, this rare, this beautiful, this big look? Then you need to be on the phone lines now.
We've got two of them, which, as I
tell you what,
I'm finding it surprising.
The deal I'm about to do, you say we've got two. Yeah. Whoever's going to be the first, I would multi-buy. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to do something crazy on these.
Okay.
So good luck.
Yeah, you're going to have to
I've got Australia, Worcestershire, Surrey, Stoke-on-Trent, Cheshire, Greater Manchester, Greater London. I've got a collector in New Jersey, a collector in Gloucestershire, a collector in Spain, West Midlands, there's a collector in Austria, Queensland, Southampton. I've got two, that's it.
Having seen the parameter of price elsewhere in the show, please dive in.
Straight down, your deal, $499. West Midlands has got it. Last name is...
They've gone. Guys, if you're waiting for Dave to announce the price and then
you're going to be missing out.
That's not the ratio of terms here. That's not how it's going. And they're well and truly
Southampton, well done, and West Midlands, well done. Congratulations.
Woof! That's whoosh.
Yeah. That's it.
They are incredible diamonds. They are rare. They are highly prized. They're super collectible. Honestly, this is just a dream to have this.
For sure.
It really is. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful pieces. The next piece that we're going to look at as well, we've got so many of you interested on the phone line. Wow.
Yeah.
1, 2,
of course you're
3,
celebrating.
4,
of course you're excited.
5 rows.
Yeah.
5 rows of diamonds.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
The colour, the glow, the return of light, the crystal, the ultra limpidity. And you've heard from collectors that have already got pieces like this home who just like, I keep smiling every time I put them on.
This is, as I say, sometimes for whatever reason, I think I've probably worked out why.
Straight down 499. Just the cuff of coloured diamonds.
Try and buy that normal.
Try and buy a gold band.
Right.
Try and buy white diamonds.
Try.
Yeah.
It being the operative word.
Try and buy just pink diamonds, not even type 2A.
Never going to succeed.
Yeah.
5 rows of Angolian pink type 2A diamonds for 500 quid.
It's just the Gemporia, we told you, we're pushing all boundaries. We're doing things that should evidently be impossible.
Boundaries are there to be pushed.
Here we go, there's another band ring if you want it.
Yeah.
Bigger diamonds here, 3 rows. Exquisite. Maybe it's going to go with your engagement ring. Maybe you own a very special engagement ring and you want just that band to go next to it.
Now, just to reiterate, these do come with a diamond portfolio. Now, I know these are going to sell out, but can you just give me a minute to actually talk to you about this? Because otherwise you won't know that it's coming. It's extra provenance for what you're buying. Front page here, I'll just really whiz through this dead quick. So you've got your front page here. In there, the letter, of course, from Jake Thompson. Then talking about your pinks, it pictorially, shows you what the ones that you've got. It will say that it is from Angola.
It will say Type 2A. It will say all of those things.
Everything will say Type 2A, and it does
straight
on
down
the
your
normal
deal.
Certificates
These are larger diamonds as well. Straight down 499, Laura. Let's do something crazy.
Of course, it's just too. I don't know as we've offered a rarer opportunity than we're doing so right now.
No, we never have. We absolutely can confirm that.
I was bringing rings yesterday that were diamonds that were this same price. These are Angolan. They are Type 2A. I don't.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm surprised I've even got a show to bring to you. They are. Right, can I show you what we've got left, right, on the table? Right, no, actually, I'm going to show you what my table looks like so far. That.
Yeah.
There is nothing that hasn't sold out.
Yeah.
Gone. Everything has gone. In fact, some of the pieces that were yet to bring you have already gone. We've got the butterfly necklace,
oh, yeah.
of course.
This is a collector who's already jumped on in and got involved. I love this. Very high jewellery. The perfect motif. Lowest price of the show, if you want it. Straight down, 449. Just because we know that you want this. We've heard from you, have already got it. Maria, you're there. Linda's there. Mariah's there. Jean's there. Jan's there. Stephen. Exactly. You're right.
She loves her butterflies.
Yeah, you're right.
My gosh, she's done a collection with Chopard.
This is where we go. Collector in Lancashire says, although I do have pink diamonds from you, I now have a ring from these Angolan pink diamond collection, and they are absolutely beautiful. Thank you for recognising the differences. Appreciate it.
There is an outstanding offering here.
Yes.
Like, it is outstanding. Yeah. It is stand out. It is exceptional.
But the butterfly, it's that story of transformation, and this is going to transform your jewellery collection. Stay holding on that opportunity. The lowest price of the show so far on the butterfly pendant. Exquisite, three-dimensional, all of the craftsmanship that's gone into that, with all of your natural, oh my God, 2 of them, orbiting the finger, playfully. High jewellery, couture.
I love these. I'm just so excited to... I mean, if you do... I know it's not about valuations. I know, but we'll be excited.
Laura, 399. Let's go nuts. It's the birthday. Let's give everyone the opportunity. 2 of these circling, on 2 different paths coming together. The butterflies, the pink diamonds, big diamonds, bright diamonds, saturated, Type 2A, and you've got that ring. High jewellery, maybe you got the pendant. Certainly, I'm sure you're getting this ring if you can. It has found a home, we believe. Well done, guys. This is the showcase not to be missed.
Well, I tell you what, if you do miss it,
that's it.
What's coming? Are we ever able to?
Oh my God, we've got exclusivity for this year. Okay. But you heard what the future looks like.
Okay. Well,
here we go. Here we go.
Get on in as quickly as you humanly can. Seriously, these are, and everything's selling out. Like it's not even like.
Nope. Laura, this is meant to be, and I know it's on your sheet. Crazy birthday deal 499. I'm going to go there. And I'm going to let you know I'm not done. 499's our deal today, but not today, if you know what I mean. We are looking after you. We want to make sure we understand how many people are missing out. Look at these exquisite
not
moments.
you at home, Dave. Look at what's in front of you.
Yeah, can you just show me the details on this one, Laura?
Look how big each diamond is.
Mm-hmm.
Look how majestic the amount of colour is.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 4 chances remaining. I know it says 6. We're trying to keep up.
Can you hurry? Because it's going to sell out.
Okay, straight down. I know what you're thinking. He's going to do it for 449. Nope. Straight down 429. If you want these.
I'll tell you something. You have bought smart.
You have
bought clever over the years, but this show.
God, yeah. Look, we will always want pink diamonds, but the fact that we pursued getting these tested, finding out what makes these so different, these so special. And to get that letter, like I said, I was trembling. I couldn't believe it.
I'm not surprised.
Yep. To get a letter from the GIA talking about this collection, telling you that they are actually Type 2A diamonds, and then for them to go even further and go, these are rather rare, and here are 2 known examples of Type 2A pink diamonds, both of which come from Golconda.
How lucky are we? How lucky are you?
Ridiculously lucky.
Collector in Liverpool, Deborah in Kent, someone in Western Australia, Melanie, Roberta, Kayleen, Felicia, Anne, Nucala, Patricia, Penelope, and Janine. 1 left in the world. One single ring. Helen has just written to us from Somerset, Dave.
Oh yeah, thank you, Helen. You say you both and the Gemporia team are amazing. You not only bring us great deals, but you teach us so much about gemstones, not just on the birthdays, but always. Well, we thank you. We appreciate that, Helen. It's something we always strive to do, and I'm glad that you're loving it. We appreciate it.
Very exciting. It really is an exciting show. We have 6 pieces left to be able to bring you these beautiful, beautiful pieces.
This is like the Cartier Love Bangle for the finger, in my opinion. It's got something beautifully high jewellery about it. There's a lot of you there that love this piece. You can see why.
There's a lot of gold.
I'll tell you what, let me show you how special this one's going to be. I know there is nothing else like it in the show. I know that a lot of you have fallen in love with it. Let's go to 429. And do you know what? I'm feeling like I'm going to do this an even better deal today. Let's go to 429. I saw the last piece find, so many homes and so many people miss out. If this is the one for you, if you've got the pieces in mind that you want to stack this with, I'm going lower. Straight down, 399.
You would struggle with £399 in your back pocket to buy the equivalent band of rose gold that I am wearing. And I'm telling you that as a fact, not a guesstimation or a supposition or a maybe. I'm telling you, absolutely, factually backed by information on gold price, which I'm going to dig into in the next hour, currently sitting at 2,700.
Yeah.
You are not going to get a rose gold band that thick, that luxurious. Forget every diamond on it.
Yeah.
You aren't going to get that for $399.
No.
Fact. That is just a fact. I don't even care what size you're buying this in. Just get it as near as damn it.
Yeah.
Just get
There's so much gold you can get this resized. Don't worry about it.
It's an artifact. Yeah.
But
unbelievable. Love this one. You're going to be able to have
this is of course. There's 2 left. That's it.
Oh right. Okay.
Look at the size of these diamonds. You know what's so spectacular?
Yeah.
The way they graduate, ever so slightly.
Oh, they're just.
You see how they build towards that central portion? They are bubblegum candy floss pink. They've got the blue glow because of the purity.
Chef's kiss jewellery.
Yeah, it is.
Lovely.
Straight down.
It's really beautiful jewellery.
Your deal, $399.
Now, check it out as quickly as you can. £499. Well done, congratulations. Right, I have literally 12 of you on the phone lines. 12 of you on the, they will definitely go. They will definitely get that price bonds. That was amazing. Okay, you ready for your big auction? Now, before I worked here at Gemporia, I have a very long list of jobs I used to do. I've worked, my very first job, I worked in a hair salon. I also worked before in a restaurant. I've also worked in a couple of bars. I worked at Krispy Kreme. I worked at a Next. I've always worked. And when I got my first full-time job, I wanted to buy my mum something for Christmas. And I went to Debenhams. Is Debenhams still going? Our local Debenhams has closed down, but I went to Debenhams and they had a concession of silver jewellery. And I bought my mum a silver bracelet and it was £110. Now, here's the thing. She loves this bracelet. She wears it all the time. That was probably 16 years ago, right? So actually, £110 is not a bad price, but it is almost identical to the bracelet I've got for you right now that we're about to take under £20. Okay, so I know that you could get what I'm about to bring to you many times over for the price I think you get, and that was 16 years ago. The price of silver has gone up tenfold by then. What we're going to do is bring to you a big quantity auction. I've got 150 of these. The price point is not going to be $19.99, okay? You need to use this time to get on the phone lines and dial. This is your big quantity star buy.
The pieces for our managers' special auctions are carefully designed and selected by one of our management team. Created to complement the gemstones that have been specifically sourced for the auction. Every stage of the process is personally overseen and checked by a manager, ensuring their original vision is realised.
Right. Call now, pick up the phone line. Everybody pays the final load price. This could be your very first purchase here at Gemporia. It's a 2 gram and it's a herringbone, twisted herringbone. Now let me show you exactly the details because you're getting here this very tightly knit link. And it is all about the detail. You get this twisted, beautiful link here that is absolutely stunning. Now, the reason I wanted to share this with you is because this is an Italian-made twisted herringbone bracelet. It's Italian made. Why do we go to Italy? Well, because Italy is synonymous with sublime quality, especially when it comes to precious metals. You know, you will go to Italy to find high fashion. You will go to Italy to find excellent food, excellent wines, and centuries of experience in Italian silversmithing and Italian gold crafting. This beautiful twisted herringbone bracelet. Now, I appreciate, and there is already a lot of you on the phone line for this, and I really appreciate your trust because we guarantee this under 20. The only other information I've told you is it's not $19.99. Well, can we do something really special? I'm actually going to guarantee this under £15. Now, genuinely, you know, and do your research, have a look at those sort of concessions that you'll see. Have a look at, and you know, when I bought that silver bracelet for my mum about 16 years ago, £110, that was on sale in that Debenhams store. And it was almost, I think my mum's is slightly wider. But seriously, this is an amazing, 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 amazing deal already. And we're nowhere near finished. We are nowhere near finished. Today, we're under £50. Now we've got to stagger our phone calls because we've got 150 of these. Again, nowhere near your price, but this could be it. This is, I think, very competitive, a really, 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 really brilliant price. I think $29.99 is an absolutely fabulous price. I tell you what we're going to do. In 60 seconds time, I'm going to let you know what the deal is for this because our phone lines are going to go absolutely bananas. This beautiful, this is one similar on Monica Venade. Let me show you this rope chain here. This is a rope chain at £70. I'd say ours is quite similar. It looks like a twisted rope. That one says sterling silver £70. Right, we're at $29.99 and I'm nowhere near done. Let me tell you something. We buy in an incredibly unique way. We have an amazing supplier. Our supplier is a Hatton Garden supplier. So you can walk into Hatton Garden and you can find this exact Italian herringbone chain from the same supplier that we work with. Not at these kind of prices, but we work directly with them. We actually helped them kind of get through COVID. They nearly had to close their doors, but we actually helped them by creating an amazing relationship. We've just seen a very similar design for £70. We've seen another similar design, this one, 115. Do you know what we're going to do? That is the sound of under £10. If you haven't yet dialed, please, please don't miss this. You could be giving somebody this beautiful bracelet as a Christmas gift, Italian made, solid sterling silver. They are going to have zero idea that you bought them a real solid sterling silver. It's 925 solid sterling silver. It is hallmarked at the Birmingham Assay Office for £9.99. Not £70, not £115. Our phone lines have absolutely and truly, get a couple of them. I didn't want to tell you earlier in the show because I didn't think you'd believe me to be under £10 for this. Seriously, it is real, it is authentic, it is genuine solid sterling 925 silver, not £70, not £100, not even £30. £9.99. Go for it. Treat yourself. We wanted to get you ready, get you shaken up, get your orders open for a fantastic birthday show here at Gemporia. Dave will be joining us shortly for our Alexandrite deals. Why not get involved this morning? Laura's got 2, Collector and Account Tantrum's got 2, Claire and Dorset, you there. Joanne's got 2. I tell you what, you can still dial. Pick up that phone line 0800 330 8000. That is amazing deal that you haven't yet missed. We're at $9.99 for your Italian made twisting herringbone chain. You can still make it. We've got 119 of these. Most of you are multi-buying. Who do you know right now? Who can you think of that you want to get a gift for Christmas, but you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money? For a budget for £10 for a gift, what are you looking at? A bottle of wine? A bottle of Prosecco? Probably going to push you over a tenner? A bouquet of flowers? I mean, this is a really thoughtful, lovely, Italian-made herringbone bracelet that, I mean, my mum's got hers 16 years later. Do you know what I mean? At $9.99, that is, you're not going to get a better gift for that budget, are you really? Think about when you do your Secret Santas and you've got to get something for under £10 and everybody ends up going, it's just not enough money. At $9.99, who do you know? Maybe your sister-in-law, maybe your son's girlfriend, or maybe somebody that, you know, you don't want to necessarily break the bank for, but you want to get them something really lovely. Well, this is real. Or this is real authentic 95 sterling silver, £10 only at $9.99 today. Grab a couple of them. If we put this on air 2 weeks before Christmas at a tenner, goodness me, we'd be snapping our hands off. Amazing. Well, you are there. There's lots of you on the phone lines. You haven't yet missed out. Call us right now, 0800 330 8000 at $9.99. This is our final deal under 20 before we bring you into our incredibly exciting Alexandrite showcase. Call us right now. Hazel's got 3. Dorothy has got 2. Carolyn's got 2. Irene says, Susan said, Joseph said, Gillian's got 3. I think that's such a great way. And I brought to you this in a 2-tone version last week, completely sold out. Nothing left, absolutely nothing left. $9.99, hold those lines. Dave is going to join us for our Alexandrite show very, very shortly indeed. It's really busy this morning. We've had so many messages coming in. A lot of you joining in with our texting topic this morning, so thank you so much. I wonder if Dave's got a story he can tell us. I know Dave's got a twin called Bonnie. I wonder if that was... Dave, we've been talking about people whose names have been changed over the years, or were you and Bonnie always going to be called David and Bonnie, or... Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Yeah? Did they know it was going to be a boy and a girl, or... Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, because Dave's a twin, you see. Right, $9.99. Hold that phone line. Congratulations to Valerie, Teresa, Joan, Fiona, Janet, Jeffrey, and to lots of you there. Hold the phone lines. It is so fantastic to see a really, really busy call screen, because we are about to do one of the most anticipated shows of our birthday event. We told you earlier in the year that Dave will tell you where exactly we bought this parcel, but I remember the team coming back from the trade show and we were saying, did you get any emeralds? Did you get any rubies? Did you get it? And they said, we got a parcel of Alexandrite, which we were so excited about for the birthday. So it is coming up for you right now. Don't go anywhere. We are continuing our 20th birthday event, and we've got a fantastically rare gemstone to share with you just after this.
Join us as we celebrate 2 decades together with Gemporia's 20th birthday. For 2 decades, we've scoured the globe to bring you some of the most exciting gemstones. Now, we're marking this milestone with a grand celebration featuring new finds, new collections, and stunning suites. Prepare for 20 days of exhilarating birthday celebrations with never-before-seen pieces, once-in-a-lifetime collections, an exclusive diamond portfolio, a brand new deal of the day, every day at 10 p.m, and take part in exclusive birthday competitions and giveaways. So don't miss our celebration and join us for Gemporia's 20th birthday. Be part of all the magic as we celebrate 2 decades together. Only at Gemporia.
Would you like to win £100 credit to spend at Gemporia? Every day throughout our 20th birthday celebrations, between the 1st and the 20th of October, we'll be hiding our birthday cake somewhere on screen. Simply note down the 20 auction product codes you spot the cake on. Just send us all the product codes in one email before the 22nd of October to be in with a chance of winning £100 credit to spend at Gemporia. So good luck, and keep a lookout throughout our 20th birthday celebrations.
...365 days a year, 24 hours a day. Tune into Gemporia and you'll know that we'll always be here. Send us messages live to the studio or chat to our presenters on our social media pages.
It's like, it's a big family and you're part of that family and you can just communicate with them.
Whether it's 3 a.m. or New Year's Eve, you'll always have a friend in your living room with Gemporia. You may be wondering how the auctions work at Gemporia. Well, here's a quick overview of how to play. During our reverse auctions, we'll keep dropping the price on screen, and as viewers call in or bid online, that limited quantity available decreases too. No matter when you enter the auction, everyone pays the final low price, and you'll only pay one delivery charge on all items you buy in the same day. We always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is absolutely no risk when buying for the first time or any time. So call or bid online today and expand your jewellery collection with genuine precious gemstones.
Earn vouchers by referring your friends to Gemporia. Tell your friends about us, and when they shop with Gemporia, you'll get a £10 voucher for every friend that you refer, and they'll receive £10 off their first order as well. Shopping on TV? Look out for and scan the QR code displayed on screen and follow the directions. Or, if you're shopping online, just visit the link on screen and share your referral link with your friends. It's simple. The more friends you refer, the more vouchers you can collect. So start earning vouchers today by referring your friends to Gemporia.
At Gemporia, we know that for some people it can take a lot of courage to pick up the phone and talk to a new company. Our family-run call centre is full of warm-hearted individuals who are on hand to make your call enjoyable and simple. Not only will they take your order with the utmost courtesy, they will include in your first parcel a ring-size measuring kit, a welcome booklet, an authenticity card, and of course, your beautifully packaged jewellery.
Good morning to every single one of you. We are, of course, celebrating 20 years together, and I couldn't be more excited about this deal that we're about to bring to you. Steph mentioned when we return back from this March's Hong Kong show, obviously the whole team, we have a breakdown, we have a briefing, and we sit with our wonderful team and we tell them, you know, what we've managed to secure. You know, we tell them what's happening in the market so they can communicate it to you. And I know that Steph and the team have done a wonderful job of letting you know the situation with pearls that we found out in the Hong Kong show, the situation with jade and many other gems. And one of the kind of things that they knew we'd been working towards was the $1 million emerald deal. So Steph was, you know, hand up, did we get the Zambian emeralds? And we said, look, we will give you a briefing of everything we've got, but let me tell you something now. We got something there that we did not expect to find. Alexandrite, the rarest gemstone in the world, the rarest color change gemstone in the world, but this is far beyond Alexandrite like you've seen before. Very many years ago, 20 years ago in fact, pretty much, maybe 19, 18 years ago, before my time here, before Steph's time here, before actually any of our time here who are in the studio right now, this incredible TV channel, many of you may remember, had the opportunity to bring you a rare parcel of Russian Ural Mountain color change Alexandrite. That's the original mining locale for anyone who knows, and if you skim through the gem guide, many of you I know subscribe to it. I'll just grab it over here, apologies. Sorry, Thomas.
Okay.
You get the gem guide, and if you turn to like Chrysoberyl, which is the gem name family for Alexandrite, and you look up the Alexandrite, you'll see something that I can't wait to share with you. And it talks about the reality that we should pay a premium for Russian material because it's the original material. So yeah, this is Chrysoberyl Alexandrite, non-origin specific, and you're talking, I mean, even at the smallest carat weight, when you get to, I'm going to skip straight to it, I don't care. When you get to the upper fine grade, it's $4,500 to $10,000 per carat. Obviously, when you get down here, it's $60,000 a carat, but these are the kind of prices. But then even down here, it says, Russian Alexandrites Commander Premium. Okay, so that is the holy grail. And we had it 20 years ago, so it's always been a thorn in my side. It's always been like, well, you know, how will we ever top that? How would we ever begin? It's mined out. You cannot get it anymore. And some of you lucky collectors have it in your midst. You have it in your ever-growing collection. I know some of the staff members here also managed to buy it back then. And I've seen the valuations, and it's eye-watering. Now, we've been buying, since I've been here anyway, for say, I don't know, 12 years, we've been buying Indian Alexandrite. You guys know it. And it comes from the area of Andhra Pradesh. And it's wonderful. It's very affordable. It's incredible. And that's what we've been bringing to you. We have a great supply line. We have great vendors, great networks, great cutters that we, you know, if we need some more, we top it up and we bring that to you. And we've consistently bought that material to you. In fact, we always have an inventory of it in our vault in India. So it's never on our list. We never go looking for it because we know we can just get it. It's an Indian gem. We can get it. Now, when we was in Hong Kong, we was trawling the show, and it's important for many of you to remember that Hong Kong is a high jewelry show. Okay, it's they're the best stones you're ever going to find. $1 million jadites, you know, $1 million South Sea pearl necklaces, $20,000 single pearls, $60,000 single pearls, because they're catering towards the Chinese market. And the one thing all of us have became acutely aware of recently is the wealth that is in Greater China and the market. So they take all the best goods to Hong Kong. And we happened upon a booth of Alexandrites. But they were like out of this world. In fact, I thought they were Russian or Brazilian, both of which, you know, Russian we had for you 20 years ago, Brazilian we've never had. Brazilian is said to have the best color change of any Alexandrite, and obviously the Russian has the perfect color change. So you have the ruby by day, emerald by night with the Russian material. Brazilian material can lean towards blue, but it has the strongest color change. So both of those are the best Alexandrites money can buy. And we got talking to this young guy, and he was telling us, you know, by the way, Alexandrites like these sizes, small sizes, you know, melee sizes, up to about 1/2 carat, 1 carat gems, were just laid out singularly or in match pairs or in small gem pots. And each of the gem pots that you lifted up had a different price on the back. And they're astronomical. It's one of the most expensive gemstones in the world. And we just thought we'd be cheeky, I guess. And we started talking to him and we said, oh, yeah, this is this price, this is this price. We said, how much if we bought your whole booth? And he like laughed. And he was like, man, you know, the prices are on the boxes. And I was like, no, but if we literally said we want to buy every stone you've got, how much would the price change? And he thought we were joking, so we brought back one of our team members, who is also Indian, and this gentleman was Indian, and I could understand he was, there was a language barrier. He spoke good English, better than my Indian, but, I wanted to really get across. So I said to my friend Ammon, we just explained to him what we do, that we're for real, that we are genuinely interested in buying everything, we don't want to waste his time. And Ammon basically, I'm paraphrasing, was like, look, this is a shopping TV channel. They buy huge parcels. They'll buy 3 years worth if it means they're going to get a better deal. Like, they're for real. Like, if you can hit the price point that they want, they'll take it all. And I just remember seeing him like put his hands on his head and being like, he's never been asked this question before. He's had this same parcel for 20 years, and he'll sell 1 stone, 2 stones because it's lucrative. It's, it's valuable. And he just said, look, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ring my father. That I'm here on my own. It's my father's collection. And we'll see if we can do something. And I said, that's fine. Like, how long do you need? And he said, I've got to go through everything. And I was like, okay, well, we're here for 3 days. If I come back on the 3rd day, would that be enough time? And he was like, yeah, I'll give you a price. 3rd day we go back. He says, like, it's X amount for everything on the table. We negotiated a little bit and then we got it over the line, which was never on the cards because we have already Alexandrite in our vault. And I remember, even now, Steve's taken a bit of a step back, but I still need to sign off from him.
I remember he was cross, wasn't he, because you didn't do the deal.
Yeah, because I called him up and I said, I'm looking to do this deal on Alexandrite. And he said, well, and he got his laptop out and he can check the system. He's like, we've got X amount of carats already in India. What are you doing? And I was like, Steve, just trust me. You have not seen Alexandrite like this. And he said, what do you mean I've not seen it? I bought Russian Alexandrite. Yeah, and we have conversations like this. We can be very candid with one another. I don't mind telling you. He said, don't tell me that I haven't seen Alexandrite like this. I bought the Russian material. I know what world-class Alexandrite looks like. And I said, okay, well, like, if you don't want me to buy it, that's fine. He said, no, look, I trust you. We'll talk about it when you're back. I bought a small parcel of the stones back with me. I sent the others to Jaipur to be created into this wonderful jewellery collection. Steve's words, not mine. This is better than the Russian material we got. This is better. So we are and the whole thing was, we want to bring you the best gemstones for our 20th birthday. We've done it. We've done blue Akoyas. We've done type 2A pink diamonds. We've done unbelievable lavender jadeite. We've done some of the most incredible collections together. $1 million emerald deal. I'm about to bring you the most valuable gemstone in the world. Look, Alexandrites, you know this. This is Hirsch in London. That's just a 1 carat Alexandrite ring, £20,000. In platinum, handmade in their Mayfair atelier. But this is the parcel I'm talking about. So this is my pictures. And the gentleman said to me, look, it's far harder to produce a 1 carat cluster than it is to produce a 1 carat solitaire. And that is reflected in the price. Because I couldn't get my head around how those pots of the smaller gems were more expensive than the large solitaires.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, yeah, but this is mined out. This is depleted, and I've got to match all those stones, not just for colour or clarity, but for colour change.
Yeah.
He said, so you have to be lucky to find a 1 carat stone, yeah, but once you've got it, you've got it. He said, if I have to make a 1 carat cluster, I've got to go through thousands of carats and make sure they all line up, recut some stones, and he's like, that's why it's reflected in the price. He said, matching these stones is impossible because they are natural, and they'd have to be the same transparency, colour and colour change, which requires me going through our whole production with various torches and recutting several stones. There are a couple of 1 carat matchboxes, but they are priced higher than our 1 carat solitaires for this reason. So you see a 1 carat solitaire for like £20,000. I'm not kidding when I'm saying, when I was lifting up, this is why we bought everything. When I was lifting up some of those boxes, you were talking 5 figures, right? No platinum, no gold, just for those stones. When you go to the GIA and they talk about the geographic origin determination of Alexandrite, they talk about all the different mines. They say, however, stones with good colour change and clarity from the original Orissa mine are comparable to the finest Russian and Brazilian specimens. But that mine only produced for a short window of 4 years. So we are talking about original Orissa Alexandrite.
Wow.
Okay, not what we now call Odisha Alexandrite or Andhra Pradesh Alexandrite, and that's all the material we've ever brought to you. Whether we've called it Orissa or not, because that is the state, what the GIA understands is the original Orissa mine is this collection. And it has colour change, as Steve said, comparable to Russian and Brazilian stones. He said these are better. This is an Alexandrite and diamond ring at Bonhams. Pre-sale estimate is $20,000 to $30,000. And you'll see that this incredible gem is from the location of Orissa. footnotes accompanied by an AGL report stating that this alexandrite is of Indian, but they put in brackets Orissa. Not Andhra Pradesh, not Odisha, but the Orissa location. And the colour change is absolutely as good as any colour change I've ever seen on alexandrite. Again, it comes with a certificate. That certificate will tell you, again, where I've put the arrow, this is Orissa. They don't just say Indian. A lot of the newer stones coming from the location are known as Indian alexandrites.
Because they're not from that original.
They're not from this one mine that produced for 4 years. This is a Russian alexandrite. Quarter of a carat. On first dibs, £1,162. This is a 48 carat Russian alexandrite, exquisitely carved into a chameleon. You can clearly see the colour change, and it's £18,000. This is a Brazilian alexandrite, natural alexandrite and diamond, Art Deco, platinum ring, and you can see the price. This again is a Brazilian gem. Again, 2.39 carats with the diamonds, and it's £18,000. So we've shown you Russian, all on the same website, Russian, Brazilian. But this is an Orissa. Without the diamonds, without the platinum, without it being 48 carats, it is £36,000, and you can see the colour change.
Look at the colour.
Right, so this is a mine no one really knows about, because you know the Orissa, the Ural Mountain mine produced for decades. The Brazilian mine again produced for over 10 years. This mine produced for 4 years, and it wasn't a commercial mine by any stretch. It is gone now, and we get these chrysoberyls that barely change colour from the location, Andhra Pradesh, and we call them alexandrites. The industry will grade them as alexandrites. But this is the best alexandrite that you'll ever get, and that's why it features as one of the marquee gems of our 20th anniversary. You go to gem brokers, and they talk about, you know, the different sources. They say the first known deposit of alexandrites were the ones on the river in, well, the Ural Mountains. Very rich in minerals in Russia. It's been discovered randomly while researching emeralds that were abundant in the region. Back then they were the Malasheva emeralds. They said, look, it was mined intensely until 1913, when the war stopped production. In the aftermath, sporadic exploitations, mainly based on the research of the beryllium, strategic for the Soviet Union, have permitted the extraction of some rare stones. It talks about, you know, those deposits. Then it goes. Then they discovered alexandrite in the 70s in the gravels of Sri Lanka, and it brought reality or actuality back to this rare gem. In 1987, a new deposit of alexandrite was discovered in the city of Hematita in Brazil. The alexandrites of hematite possess a good change of colour, but in tints of raspberry red and blue-green. In 1995, a new source in Tanzania, in the southern border with Mozambique, close to the city of Tunduru, produced some specimens of good quality. But in the year 2000, India has produced alexandrite on the coast of the Orissa state, mines that were destroyed by the tsunami in 2004. So these were right on the coast. And that tsunami on Boxing Day in 2004 wiped these out.
Wow.
So literally 20 years ago. And we've never found the mine. We've never recovered the mine. So it literally produced for 4 years. This one tiny mine on the coast. They talk about how, you know, what are the most beautiful alexandrites. And at the very bottom, they say the original Indian stones have exceptional colours, even if they are often included, not to be confused with newer sources from Andhra Pradesh, which would be better described as chrysoberyl due to the lack of colour change. We have a parcel of 20-year-old incredible Orissa alexandrite. This is the parcel in question. The top alexandrites in this area are comparable to Brazilian alexandrites, but the newer material from Andhra Pradesh doesn't give good clarity or colour change. The mines that my family owned were destroyed 20 years ago, and this is the whole production. There is no more alexandrites like this mined anywhere in the world. Brazil's mined out. The Ural Mountains are mined out. The Tunduru mine's mined out. The Sri Lankan alexandrites don't come. And this material that was discovered in the year 2000, in the millennium, produced for 4 years, it was wiped out by a devastating tsunami that many of us will remember, right on that coast. And this one family owned the mine.
Wow.
And now they don't deal in alexandrite anymore because we've bought their whole production. So they've been selling this alexandrite for literally 20 years. That's how sporadically they sell it. They take it to Hong Kong, they sell a gem box, they sell a solitaire, they sell a match pair. And we were the first people in 20 years to ever approach them directly and say, these prices are way too high for us, but you can sell this for the next 40 years, or you can sell it in this one weekend. We'll take everything you've got, but let's agree on an amazing price. And we did. And even though I will be able to bring you Indian Alexandrite next year, no problem. I'm not even going to pretend. But let's not forget what Gembroker says. And I'm not going to, if you want Alexandrite at a budget, this is what we can expect. But Gembroker says this material is not to be confused with the newer sources from Andhra Pradesh, which would actually be better described as chrysoberyl due to the lack of colour change. Okay, and I can bring you that. I have probably at this very moment 800, maybe 1,200 carats of that material in our vault. That's why Steve originally was like so mad. He was like, we never talked about Alexandrite, we don't need Alexandrite, we've got Alexandrite. And I said, Steve, this is outrageous. Like the story of this material, the colour change of this material, and I'll show you the colour change because it is so palpable. Let me grab one of these gems.
And we've never bought, as far as I know, from a mine owner. We've only ever bought from a trader who's traded and traded and traded and traded.
This is, even in the worst light, yeah? I'm going to show you this Alexandrite. This is why Steve said to me, and he's the person that bought it and saw it, this is better than the Russian material. Maybe not better than much Russian material in the market or bottoms of the Russian material he bought, that we've waxed lyrical about for literally 20 years. I'm bored of hearing about us talk about this stone that I never got to see. We did Russian Alexandrite, we did this. We're about to bring you a better Alexandrite. This is the stone. But check this out.
Stunning. Oh my word. Wow, the intensity of the colour change is unbelievable.
I'm doing that with the UV light. It changes in incandescent light as well, but it's notoriously difficult to show that. But I've carried one of these around every time we've brought you Alexandrite from our vault in India. It don't do that. It does not do that. So we are going to do an incredible deal. I'm really open about the fact that I paid a ridiculously competitive price for this whole parcel, otherwise I wouldn't have done the deal. You're about to see the greatest collection of Alexandrite Gemporia has done in 20 years. This is what our birthday is about. And all I've been doing this whole birthday, you guys know it, I've been trying to create the confidence. I've been trying to let you guys know, please come in early. Please be a part of it early. Because although it sounds like a lot when I say I bought his whole production, a production that he's been trying to sell for 20 years, I did that deal. It's not a big production. The way that he sells is very different to us.
Have we got everything in it, or have you saved anything back for the next couple of years?
I had every stone he had in Hong Kong. I don't know if they've got more. Every stone that he took to that show I bought didn't leave without.
But have we got anything in it that we've kept in India?
This is how small the parcel is, because it sounds so big when we say it like that. Everything I bought from that gentleman, and it took him 3 days to get me a price, is in this 2-hour show today. Wow. Every single stone. So if you ever see the original grade Arista material again, it is the last pieces from this very show. Not hiding anything back. We bought it for the 20th birthday. We've made damn sure that it's here in the 20th birthday. We're not saving it. What are we saving it for? 21st birthday? No. We're not saving it for Christmas. We saved it. We bought it for this show. It is an absolute celebration of impeccable rarity.
Everybody's been talking about this.
Every single one of you, that exception. Sometimes I say some of you should do this. Every single one of you that is fortunate enough, that is lucky enough, that is fast enough to get a single exquisite, top grade, certified colour change legacy Alexandrite from this show, go and get it insured. Go and get it insured, because the market price, I've seen it, is far higher than the prices you're going to pay today. I don't know what you want to do about pre-orders, Barnaby. I don't know what you guys plan on doing.
Well, I think we've got 3 pieces, because it's limited, right? It's a limited collection. We've got 3 pieces that have got a little bit of quantity. I don't know if maybe we should just put those as available.
Okay, let me see the 3 pieces in question.
Let me show you these 3.
Oh my God. Jeez. If you want to put these on pre-order, you can.
I think we just put
I know
the
the quantity's not going to be big.
But just because I know a lot of our collectors will want to make sure that they are guaranteed a piece. Wow. Okay, right. These are the 3 designs. They're unbelievable. They look like one of a kinds. They are absolutely just these 3 pieces we're going to put on pre-order. You're going to have to wait for everything else because they are just so good. So any one of these 3 pieces, they might sell out in the pre-order. Genuinely,
but they will do. They will do.
That is absolutely amazing. So these are the only 3 pieces we're putting on pre-order. We anticipate this is going to be a sellout showcase. The reason this isn't on a Sunday evening or a Saturday evening is because there's not enough to do.
Let me try and frame this in a way. I know that many of us are here for this birthday for the stones that we love. Like a lot of you are here for the jadeite, a lot of you are here for the pearls, a lot of you are here for the Zambian emeralds, a lot of you are here for maybe some opportunities on zircon and diamonds. that's great. We're going to do those deals across the birthday. If there's one that is going to blindside you, if there's one that you need a heads up on, I will say to every single one of you comfortably, this is the one you find a reason to put into your collection because it's only happening today. And I wasn't even here when we had Russian colour change Alexandrite. Today we go one better, the original Arissa grade. We have a tiny collection for you, and I know it might not even be on your radar, but I've been in this company for over 12 years, and there isn't like a year that goes by that I don't regret not being able to have the opportunity to buy Russian Alexandrite. I've seen the valuations of my peers. I'm offering you something that Steve Bennett, our chairman, our founder, the buyer of the original grade, says is a better material. So please find a space to add this to your collection today. That I can't tell you any more than that.
First piece.
We have to start with this piece.
Oh my word.
It's a one of a kind. It is a Larique. Obviously, it's an 18 karat gold. It's celebrated with your incredible natural diamonds. It's over a carat. And do you remember what the gentleman said to me? He said, look, it is the price is reflected because it is harder for me to match a 1 carat collector's edition of colour change Alexandrite than it is to even get a solitaire. So when we know solitaires command 5 figures.
This is 7 stones.
This is 7 gems that make that huge carat weight up. You can see the blue-green coming through. You can see the crystal and the transparency. I can also see how many people are on the phone lines.
I'm also, I'm so in with Stephen saying this quality. Like I'm going to have to make a retraction because for a long time, Dave, I always say some people will collect Alexandrite because it is so rare. So they can say, I have Alexandrite, I can tick it off the box. But I've always said, I haven't seen a material that I think is truly beautiful.
Yeah.
This material...
This is why I made that deal.
Look at how
took us 3 days to close
is.
this deal, but I did not want to leave the show without seeing it. I'd regret it every single day.
Absolutely stunning.
And in part, one of the reasons I did that deal on behalf of Gemporia was to make sure I could own a piece of this because I didn't get the Russian material. And there's no way I could buy 1 single stone from this gentleman. The only way I can make it even a reality for myself is with Gemporia's buying power. It's worked for me. I've got pieces from this very show.
Oh my goodness me. Now there are 7 people there already.
Yeah, so this is 5 figures in the market. I'm not starting in 5 figures. I'm not even going to start there. I start at £5,000 and I'm nowhere near done, but it is up to you if you want to own it. It is the 1 carat collector's edition. Remember I said go and get these appraised, get these insured, be a part of it.
Gosh, it's absolutely spectacular. It's that beautiful. It's the clarity. We don't see clarity like this from Russia. We don't see clarity like this from Brazil.
We shouldn't see it from any mine. We shouldn't see it from anywhere in the world. I've got 10 of you. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
That is it. Jeez.
This is about.
I've told you this whole birthday has been about building trust together. It's about me trying to make you see how much we're going to look after you. This is one of the most incredible pieces you will ever get the chance to add to your collection. Make no mistake, I know there's wonderful gems coming this birthday, but that is a one of a kind, natural, colour change, original Arissa mine. Alexandrite, a mine that was destroyed by the tsunami of Boxing Day 2004 and has never been discovered since. One family owned this mine. They've took their whole production to Hong Kong every year since. Okay, let me give you a 30-second clock. There's no way. I've got to do this.
A price tag here of
Thank you, Thomas.
10 or 12 or
Well, please go and get this evaluated. Go and get this appraised. Please get this insured. This is not a normal piece of jewellery. This shouldn't even be a Gemporia piece of jewellery.
There is just one of them. It is a Larique opportunity.